Welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent Book Club. Today, I am at Adorn. So we're recording at Adorn. Shelly is still at her house in South Austin. And we have been consuming a ton of stuff, particularly some really cool places that we've been going to. Shelly, what have you been consuming these days?
Well, I have to tell you, I finally finished that series that you and Jessica were discussing.
Oh,
All
all
her,
her faults.
so many layers.
Yeah.
So many layers. I am like every episode, I was like, what the hell is going on now?
I know.
What the hell is happening?
It's shocking.
It's yeah, okay. I think I have to explain this. For years, I have debated with anybody that will listen, um, that I believe 90% of the people in the world are good.
Yes.
And I strongly believe that this series kind of shook me.
Oh,
I was like,
luckily fiction.
it's fiction. But I was like, is everybody doing something shady as shit? And because everybody in that series, except for that little boy and um, the little boys
Yes.
and the cop's wife,
Yes.
everybody else was shady as shit. The cop, the every person in the house, the twists and turns are completely shocking. For
Yes.
me, I know you can always predict, but I was shook. Um, I highly recommend it. I know y'all were like Dakota Fanning. Um, you know, I thought she was amazing. I thought she
Very
was
good in it. I think we were wanting her to explore her character more. We wanted her to really like jump out of the box a little more, get a little more irate with how her husband treated her.
well, she dumped him.
Yeah.
Somebody comes in and is like, I gotta do something terrible. And you've only met him 4 times. And you're just like, okay, I want to come up for a play date.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what
Yeah. Yeah.
is happening? And the cop, I mean, I just was like, bing, 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 bing. Um, it shook me. It shook me a little bit. I was,
If you're
yeah.
looking for something to watch, um, go ahead and start watching this series. It's an 8-part series and it's very good. It's very well done.
But I have to tell you, you have to be on Peacock, which I have not been on. So I had to sign into Peacock. What does that do? That gives you access to all the Bravos,
I know, Shelly.
all the Real Housewives.
Now you're gonna be going down the like, oh gosh, what have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so I'm staying at till 1 o'clock last night,
Oh,
catching up with Real Housewives of Orange County.
yes.
And Tamara Judge, you're a shady, shady little girl. You're a shady, shady, shady. I mean, just the constant of,
Yes.
I'm a victim. I'm throwing shade. I'm a victim. Throwing shade. I'm a
Yeah.
victim. How dare you? I'm a victim. Throwing shade. I'm just like, grow up.
Well,
Uh,
and then just how she would I know she was going through a hard time with Teddy having brain cancer and it being so hit or miss if Teddy was going to survive. And praise God, she has. She's survived and she has no signs of cancer right now. And but then just constantly pulling that out, like you can't be mean to me, even though I'm going to be really awful to you because my best friend has cancer. And I'm like, be careful because you know you don't give anybody grace. Like, I'm not a fan of Gretchen, but she when Gretchen's boyfriend had cancer, Tammy gave her no grace during that time, and he died from cancer. Like,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I'm just like, we all should give each other grace all the time because we all are trying our best.
I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so stressful. I really,
So
I,
stressful.
I really love Heather Dubrow, and I'm gonna say it. She reminds me of Cheryl,
Oh, yes, yes. Fancy pants.
Fancy Pants, and so I just kind of really enjoy her her way of doing things. Her and Terry make me laugh so hard. And then Gina and Emily's friendship. And
I
so
like them, and I keep hearing on like all these podcasts, they need to get rid of Gina. She doesn't have a storyline. I'm like, she has a crazy storyline.
yeah, what are you talking about?
Brady Bunch, they have taken custody of all the kids because allegedly the biological mom of her boyfriend's kids has some mental health issues, allegedly, and it's up in the courts right now. I'm like, this is a big storyline. And then as for Emily, I'm like, she has problems like relating to her husband. They're raising a child that has some kind of potential, um, like he has possibly pandas and possibly on the spectrum and possibly dyslexia. I'm like, those are true life stories. You know, it's not all, hey, we live in a big house and we're immune to real life situations. So I kind of like that they show their real life situations with their kids and with their husbands and how at times their husbands and them are getting along and sometimes they're not. So I don't know. I don't like the bickering. I don't like the throwing under the bus. And I really get frustrated with the uh the the talk about the podcasters and the bloggers. It's like they're not on the show, you know. So I don't know. But Peacock is definitely, it'll take you down a lot of rabbit holes. So be careful. I consumed, if you listen to Nadia's interview, you probably heard her talk about the book Feral. And I read the book Feral. It's a woman's journey through the national parks of America by Emily Pennington. It's a true story based on her adventure through 63 national parks and how she was in a relationship. And the guy was like, this is a lot. I don't know if I really want to sign up for it. And she takes him on an adventure. Spoiler alert, they end up breaking up in the book, but it was for the good. Like she was kind of narrowly focused on her life goal, and he thought, yeah, I'll do this with you, and then realized that it was a bigger obstacle, bigger, just something just so large that he did not realize it was going to be to that level. I don't know if you've ever been in a relationship with someone who has narrow focus. John has and Shelly in my life have watched me with my narrow focus and obsessive compulsive behaviors when it comes to, and that's not a real diagnosis. It's just my own. And I know people don't like it to throw that diagnosis around. But I would narrow focus about work. And it is hard to be around people when they have a narrow focus on something. But, being that partner to them, Shelly and so many of my friends and John had to help me through so many of my battles with my obsession with teaching. And just, watching someone go through that and, that's their focus and trying to balance your life with their life and their obsessions and like, the book was good. It's not the best written book, but there were times when she would write about the scenery, especially when she went through the Northeast over to the coast areas of and the fall and how fall was just beautiful over there. I'm like, oh, I just want to see that. It just sounds so gorgeous. So I would recommend it. Again, it's not the best written book, but it is very, it'll give you that wanderlust, that, you can't really get away from. So what else have you been consuming other than all her fault, Shelly.
All her fault and Real Housewives of Orange County. I have also, like your feral.
Mhm.
When Nadia said feral, I immediately went to Libby and downloaded a book called Feral.
Oh,
It was not the right book. This is written by James DeMonico, and what happens is bio warfare plant explodes and turns most of the men into ferals, like crazy, superhuman, uh, apocalyptic level ferals, and they start destroying each other and trying to destroy the women. And after like 2 years, they, the everybody's realized we kind of need to be together or we're not going to exist anymore.
yeah, what a
And
concept.
yeah, what a concept. Kind of like the Barbie movie, but people are feral. It's
Yeah.
like down with the patriarchy, but then hey, we kind of need each other. Are we going to run out of humans? And very interesting. you know, I was, I started reading it. I go, I don't understand why Nadia is reading this. This is so interesting. And then I found out she was talking about a different book, but I
Yeah.
finished it. I finished it. It's kind of, it reminded me of like a TA situation, like a teenage, the YA books.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Mhm.
so, because they're in high school when it first starts, and then 2 years later, and they're trying to figure out how to make babies. Both sides are trying to figure out how to procreate, and very interesting if you're into those kind of books. Uh,
Well, it reminds me of the Sparrow Girl. It's a beautiful children's book about how, I believe it was in Japan. I should read it again, but I used to read it to my students, where they got rid of the sparrows because they were eating all the crops. And then the bugs came and then it took all of the ecosystem off balance. It's like we have to remember that this is a very, very precise ecosystem our world is. And when we alter it too much scientifically or we get too involved in the ecosystem as humans, trying to solve one problem, we cause another problem in the other area. So we have to be really careful and think globally, think big picture, how is what we're doing, how is it going to affect the ecosystem of the future for everybody?
oh well, that kind of prompts my every year. I try to adopt a new green way of living.
Right.
And I love any recommendations anybody has had that they have successfully implemented into their lives. Last year we changed our laundry detergent and went to the sheets,
Hmm.
which is not Coulter's favorite. But we try to have the sheets at all of the houses. Every once in a while, he's like, "No, I need a bucket of Tide," and so um, we comply because that's something he's a little obsessive with. But we have moved to the sheets and really trying to get rid of everybody's different water bottles, the one-time use stuff. So
Right, right.
if you have any recommendations, I would love to hear them because that is something I kind of really get into at this time.
Yeah, yeah. I know that you moved to bamboo toothbrushes. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But I think any effort that we make to try to make the world better, picking up trash, things like that. Um,
I mean, I really think my big move would be for Moke to sponsor me and give me a Moke, because they're electric, and I think that would be really good for the environment, and I think I would be a great ambassador of the Moke product.
yeah, because then you could take your moke down to Waterloo for trivia night tonight. Monday nights.
That's right.
You could ride your moke over to Gertie's house or Kate's
Exactly.
house or over to
Exactly.
one of your 3 properties.
I would be a great Moke ambassador. I
You would
highly
be a
recommend
great
it.
moke ambassador. I'm down.
I was telling the Peñas on when we were watching football last weekend. They were talking about getting home after all the games, and they're pretty close to being walkable. And
Yeah.
so they keep going. No, let's keep walking. And I was like, y'all seriously need a moke. Y'all need a moke. I mean, of all people,
That they'd be great for a moke because what? They go to DKR, all the little hangouts over on the east side, and then they go to the baseball field. There you go.
exactly. They would be great moke reps for
Great,
sure.
great moke reps. Another thing
Jody,
that Shelly and I went to is we went to, and I guess it had been here for so long and we didn't know. Meanwhile, the bar Meanwhile on the east side,
yeah,
gorgeous place.
and
And the bartender, food trucks, delish. Great spot for kids, great spot for adults. They had a flea market going on and people were selling their arts and crafts and their goods and it was amazing. And we saw our friend Jen there, one of Kat Monroe's besties, and that was
wow.
so fun. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I really enjoy it. They had full stage for bands. They had sports playing. It was a fun place. So if you've not been to Meanwhile on the east side, go.
Yeah.
Don't walk, run. They also have coffee trucks, you name it. So
Oh, they had a lot of food trucks. We got pizza to go. The pizza was great. Their Caesar salad was delicious.
awesome.
Good parking. They also have a rental soccer field. So
Yeah.
a lot of people have birthday parties over there and let the kids play soccer. I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah, this new movement of parents taking their kids to the bars is like really working out for everybody.
For
They're like making
everybody.
these old scenes around it. I think the first time I ever saw it was at Jester King's. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
But I'm down for it, as long as you have a designated driver and you're being safe, then why not? We've had beautiful weather. We've just gotten a cold front for the first time. I got to put on big coats and sweaters, and so I'm excited because it's getting to be the holidays, and this is a fun time for everybody.
Well, Jody loves coats. Jody, how many coats do you have? It's an obsessive. It's
I
an
haven't
obsession.
counted recently, but I'm always looking for new coats. But, I'm on the look right now for a vintage leather duster, not too long, just to my knees, very old looking. So I'm going to be, looking around. I've got my eye on something because I think it'd be great for game days in the fall.
So I'm sorry. I'm 42. 42. Is
I don't
that
know.
good?
It's somewhere around there. I'm just,
Yeah.
but you have to have coats for everything. You have your fancy coats, your ranch coats, you have your in town coats, you have your heavy coats, you have your light coats, you have just like a slicker kind of thing. Raincoats galore. I love rain gear because I cannot stand to get all wet.
Well, but I have to say, we live in Texas. We just, the temperature just dropped into the 40s. Most of the year it's 70 and above.
Right.
Primarily above 90.
And that's great for a blue jean jacket.
So this one's wearing her coat all the time, and I mean, she runs cold, but I can't even comprehend like wearing sleeves, and she has on a coat, and it's just so funny our different temperature gauges, but definitely another place we went to, and we highly recommend it. And it was so funny that
Oh,
tell the story, Jody. So
no, you go.
so we scheduled a time to everybody meet, and somebody was like, should we meet at Jack Allen's? And our friend Tammy said, no, that's my jam. And Jody, read it as, um, okay, let's meet at Jack Allen's because that's my jam. And Tammy was saying, no, let's meet at That's My Jam, which is out in the Hill Country Galleria. You guys,
Go.
go. It's a
Go.
beautiful brunch place. Their wait staff was phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's crazy, crazy, crazy packed.
So, our friend taught us a trick that when you're looking at a restaurant, go to wait list. It'll tell you how long the wait is, and then put your name in, and then it'll tell you, oh, 9 minutes until your name's about to be called. So I'm like, yeah, that is such a pro tip. So I loved it there. We had the best waitress, our waiter, Troy, and I loved the wait staff. They were so involved. And if you looked at their menu, it says in there, like, we pride ourselves on our service. So I was like, okay, I'm down for it. And the recommendations they made were perfect. Everything they recommended was amazing. We had the biscuits and Cajun fried chicken. Oh no, sorry, spicy chicken.
Yeah,
Right.
Nashville spicy chicken,
Yes.
and delicious. They also have it on waffles, and they said do it either way. And the chicken was so
I think they brine it, and then
it was juicy and yeah.
It was amazing. And then they also recommended this sweet roll pancake.
Oh my gosh.
That was incredible. And I don't really have a sweet tooth, although I'm developing one more as I get a little older. And that was so delicious. And then we ordered the avocado toast, and it wasn't our favorite thing. So what they recommended, we were like spot on. And they had Irish coffee. Shelly didn't get the whipped cream, but our other friend Gertie did, and it really made the drink even better. So get the Irish coffee there. They do it right with some Baileys. So, and Jameson.
Well, and the owner was there and very proactive, very engaged, and she dressed to the nine. Holy crap, stunning, gorgeous.
Movie star.
Yeah, she looked a little, to me, in my opinion, like Kyle Richards from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I was like, hey, very Lakeway, very Spicewood, probably
very Lakeway.
Probably, I can't even think of that neighborhood, but like Rough Hollow or one of the
Steiner Ranch.
Yeah, but great, highly recommended. I wish there was one in down here in Circle C, but she's doing a great job, killing it, and very responsive and engaged from what the customers want. She is helping clear tables, manage.
You do it. That's the way you do it.
Heck yeah, I was very impressed. That's how Tony and Jessica do it over at Quizteca. I mean, they're incredible. So we also had a fell at Leona. We were so excited about having this venue and having this space in central South Austin. And
what happened?
Crazy busy. But we're like, let's try again. You guys, it's right across from Lowe's. I'm sure it will calm down. It will be phenomenal. It's a bike ride away from our house. So we're hoping
once they get new management.
Yeah. And so we're in there, and you guys, if you've been there, there's like 1,000 kids screaming at the top of their lungs, running around, having the time of their life. Great food trucks. They're trying to figure it out. Everybody's having a hard time hiring service staff, and we get that. We understand. We're all sitting there and we have our harmonicas and we start playing our harmonicas and, just a little toot here and there, just a boop, 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 boop. Nothing, not a whole song, not anything aggressive.
I don't know.
And so
I wasn't there, but I've seen the harmonica thing. So
well, and so part of the management team walks up and is like, "Hey, you guys, we're getting complaints about the harmonicas," and we're like, "Are you kidding me? There are kids like losing their minds, jumping on tables and crap. Are you seriously? Really? I mean,
I have to say that I think she was having a problem with it.
and if she would have walked up and said, "Hey, this is very stressful right now. I cannot handle the harmonica right now. If y'all would dial it back, I'd really appreciate it." And we're like, "Seriously?" We were like, "Okay." And then, because we could be assholes, there was a little beep, 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 beep. And she came back over and she was like, "You guys have to leave."
So you got kicked out of the new place.
We're two women in our 50s and we were asked to leave when there are kids losing their minds, screaming, running in and out. I mean, and we're like boop, 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 with our cute little harmonicas, and we were like, whatever, how not South Austin of you. I don't even know.
No word.
I mean, I do have my feral hat on, so I'm like, hey, this is who we are. And it's like, but you're in South Austin. I think it was a misstep. I've been in management and worked in restaurants and stuff like that. If she would have walked up and said, "Hey, you guys, I can't handle it. I'm sorry."
Yeah, not today, please. This
Or
has been a stressful day.
Can you please take it outside? It's pushing me over the edge. I would have been like, "Yeah, absolutely.
Great idea."
Yeah. Yeah. Can you find us a table out there?
Yeah. Yeah, all those kids to leave.
Yeah, can you ask all those screaming kids to be quiet? Yeah. Anyway,
And
I will go.
the tea. No.
Well, not a full on Karen. I keep saying I'm a passive aggressive Sharon. So we're gonna have a harmonica club. Meet at Leona if anybody would like to join us.
Oh my gosh, do not press that. Do not do that to that poor woman.
No, we won't. We'll sit outside.
Yeah.
And it'll probably be on a Tuesday while Kim and Liz are knitting. So
it's a little less stressful.
Yeah, it'll be good. Yeah. But it's a great venue. I'm very excited about it. I'm sorry I annoyed whoever was annoyed.
You're a little more forgiving. I'd be like, okay, never going there again.
Yeah. Oh no, Jody. I mean, it's beautiful and it really is like right away.
Again, that's just who I am. I'm like, I'm here to bring you business. I can tone it down.
Now, wait a second, Jody. I got thrown out of a place and I brought cookies back and tried to apologize and get back in. I mean, I understand. I can be annoying. I know that's shocking to everybody, but I can be annoying. And I have no problem when somebody's like, "Hey, you're going too far." Sometimes I think it's funny and I push a little further, but I will I will come back and apologize at some point.
I don't know. I feel like maybe she was just having a hard day.
I think she was having a hard day, and I mean, Jody, there were probably about 2,000 people there. It was so crazy, and it was mostly kids screaming.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I love kids, but I don't know. Sometimes there's a lot of them.
Yeah. I'm outnumbered. Yeah. Screaming kids plus wine is not my favorite thing.
Right, right,
Oh, no, thank you. So,
right.
and then add a harmonica and you push somebody over the edge.
And
No.
well, I have to tell you, I am looking forward to the holidays. A lot coming up, you guys. I've been going through the Shody Amazon. If you haven't already, go to Amazon, and Shelly has a link for you and all of our media. Please go. And I bought more harmonicas because when you gave that harmonica to Dave the other day before the game, I've never seen somebody happier. He was like, "For me, I get a harmonica." So I want everybody to get their harmonica. But we have different Shody Media people who have put in their favorite things on Amazon, and you can get to those links. And we're adding more every day. And it's a great way to support the podcast, but it's also a great way to get great gifts for the holiday or something special for yourself. So I have, I love to go into Las Comadres and my mom's favorites because they have the best beauty regimens because their skin is podcast. They should be on TV because they have beautiful skin and hair. And I'm always asking people, what's your trick? What's your secret? So if you haven't, go on and do that. I was doing it this morning and it was such an easy way to go, yes, yes, I need that. I need that, great,
Good.
great gifts for everybody. So, and we have our birthday celebration coming up for Shelly.
Fun.
Tell them more. Tell them.
Yeah, on Sunday at my house, starting at noon, we're gonna have outdoor games, and we'll have the sports on. The Cowboys aren't playing, so everybody can come and relax and have fun. We'll sit in the
Yeah.
backyard, enjoy each other's company. It's gonna be a little brunchy environment, and we welcome you all to join us. You guys, we are in the middle of the playoffs right now.
That's right.
And it's me and Jody are opposing teams. And we have different leagues. She's the North adjacent league. I'm the South adjacent league. And my guys are kicking ass. They are sharing their podcast to
Yeah.
everybody. I sent them all their links. I posted it on the social. Go listen. Kim and Lou are at battle. They are going toe to toe with each other. They're like, you're going down. They're talking. They're chirping at each other. Christian Bolden, one of your players,
Yes.
has posted all over social media. He's like, help me get to the Super Bowl. Help me get to the Super Bowl. I want to go to the Super Bowl. And so he has shared it with everybody. Our players this week, we have 8 games going. Kim versus Larissa. Kim Boyer versus Larissa. They're going to town. Joey Barrett versus the Cowens. Taylor and Cheryl, and Joey's all over it. He's like, I'm sharing right now. I can't wait to kick their butts.
I love it.
Yeah, and so a lot of chirping is happening. Go check out our social media. Jessica Montanez versus PJ Pena. And the Crolls are going against the Penas, Mark and Katie. Mary Wynn is going against Dr. Christian Bolden.
Oh, it sounds like he's winning.
Yeah, he's going to town on it. And so you guys go back and listen to playoffs. It's hilarious. Starting on their games go until Friday at midnight, and then next week we will have a 6-game playoff.
Are you gonna have any wild cards?
Yeah, we're gonna have wild cards because Benina's episode just dropped. Kathy, Alfaro's episode just dropped, and Jodelle Jodell's in it right now. She's going against Pamela Walsh, going toe to toe
Ooh,
on some, and she's already made some NIL donations.
nice.
Yeah, and so you can vote for your favorite team by listening, or you can donate to the podcast, support the podcast, and you don't even have to choose a specific game. You can say, "I want Shelly to win. I want Shelly's teams to win," and you can just
Rude.
make a donation to.
What about my team?
Well, you can also make it towards Jody's, I guess. I mean,
Yes.
Jody has Luis Rodriguez on her team, and
I have the hot team.
you, I have the winning team. So, what's hotter than winning? So, anyway, you guys, so much fun going on. We hope you're having a wonderful December. Uh, you know, um, if you have any book recommendations or any movie Jodelle, yesterday dropped all her holiday movie recommendations, and they're really good.
Yes.
So good.
Knows so much about those
Yeah.
amazing movies. So if you haven't listened to her, stop, drop, and roll. You got
Yeah.
to, because you need to have your. Shelly says it's cookie season.
Okay.
Okay.
It is hungry season. You guys, we love you guys so much and appreciate you. Please check out the playoffs. It's hilarious.
Hilarious.
And we have a great question going on at Adjacent Connectors. Please join us at Adjacent Connectors. Follow us on TikTok. Do all the things.
Do all the
all of it.
things. And if you want to come on the podcast, just let us know. We would love to have you on.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody. This has been such an amazing adventure. So let's keep going. And I love you, Shellbell.
I love you. Have fun at work.
Texas, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.